I'm Natalia Montero, producer at 2 Awesome Studio, and we're working on Aeon Drive. Aeon Drive is a speedrun action platformer set in cyberpunk Barcelona. Your objective in Aeon Drive is to retrieve 5 cores of your engine that broke off when your spaceship crashed, and these are scattered around the city of Neo Barcelona. These cores are about to go critical and will wipe out the whole city if they explode. Thankfully, your trusty advanced AI friend can create a time dilation field and put the whole city in a 30-second time loop until you reach the cores and stabilize them. So, get ready to run through 100 levels on a 30-second timer, which you can see at the top right corner of your screen. Since Aeon Drive is all about time and speed, we gave the player the best mobility tools we could think of. You can jump, wall jump, dash, stomp, and also our main signature ability, the teleportation dagger. Throw the super fast dagger and instantly teleport to where it impacts. Master the art of the teleportation dagger and fly through the levels at speeds that wouldn't be possible on foot. And today, we are showing for the first time, and as an exclusive in the mix, a new game mode. We know games are fun, but they are even better with a friend. Hand over a second controller to a friend and play Aeon Drive in co-op mode through the 100 levels in the campaign. Make sure you wishlist and follow Aeon Drive on Steam to stay up to date with our news, and if you want to play early before release, just jump in on our Discord to get alpha access.
Hello everyone, this is Sandrine from Tribute Games. I'm here to present to you some game footage of Steel Assault by Zenovia Interactive. You might have heard of the Kickstarter project a couple years back, and we're happy to be releasing the title later this year in 2021. The game is a 16-bit style action platformer set in a post-apocalyptic America. The year is 2046. We are years after the end of the Second Pacific War, and Magnus Pierce is the dictator of the ashes of America. Look at what Times Square has become. In Steel Assault, you play as Taro Takahashi, a resistance soldier on a revenge mission against Magnus Pierce. And here's some new footage of a level called City of Shattered Glass. You might have realized by now that in Steel Assault you can double jump, shoot, punch of course, but mostly you can also whip and use this whip to zipline through the levels. The zipline is a new twist on the classic grappling hook mechanic. You can zipline in 45 degrees angle or 90 degrees angle to be able to reach new platforms or walls that you would normally not be able to reach with the simple double jump. That's all the time we have today. If you want to know what happens next, wishlist the game on Steam. Or if you're a console player, please follow our social media at Tribute Games.
Some kids just don't fit in. They don't have goals. They don't have ambitions. They don't try much of anything. Kids like us. Sometimes, someone stupidly believes in kids like that. And when someone like that disappears, when they're taken from your life, you'll do everything. Anything you can. To save them. It doesn't matter what stands in your way. Not monsters, not armies, not even each other. People who believe in you, who believe in us. We can't just give up on him. No matter how long it takes.
Chenso Club.
In NIRA, you are the titular character, dropped into a vast land after being woken up by a mysterious but friendly totem. The totem's request is a simple one, to retrieve the various resources of the islands for its satisfaction. But why does it need you to do this? The answer to that must be found out through exploration and survival. Once you arrive in the land, you are given your first retrieval task and left to your wits. As you start to explore, you're also given the ability to craft. When you're harboring resources, you can choose to spend them at the totem to continue leveling up, or you can use them to craft. On any given day, you could be crafting anything from a house and fire pit to cook your food on, a tool for chopping down trees or hammering apart rocks, or even a weapon to protect yourself from enemies out to keep you from your resolve. As you collect more and upgrade, you can craft stronger tools and a larger home, among many other things. It's obvious that the crafting and harvesting of resources will play a vital role in your survival. By crafting transport, you can travel faster to various parts around you to find items unique to certain areas. Want to get across the water quicker and avoid the dangerous sharks below? Craft yourself a boat and get sailing. Try traversing the landscape by taming a nearby animal. Maybe they'll let you hitch a ride. Or if you have a need for speed, you can even craft a biplane and take to the skies. All of these methods of transportation will help you greatly in your journey. Speaking of the many perils around you, it's important to note that survival isn't just a game of keeping yourself fed and in good spirits. There's a lot of creatures around who would love nothing more than to make you their next snack. To give yourself an edge, you're able to craft various weapons, including crossbows, guns, and swords. When the night falls, the hunt begins, and you're the prey. Some encounters may feel pretty tame at first, but don't get too confident. The situation can always get hairier, so stay on your guard. And when you feel powerful enough to take on a challenge, you can enter the dungeons, where you'll take on waves of enemies coming at you from all directions. The rewards for these trials can be great, but the risk is greater, so come prepared. Over the many days you'll spend here, it's always wise to maintain your living by leveling up. Completing tasks for the totem and offering resources helps get you there. Once you have achieved these things, the totem will imbue you with power, helping you reach your full potential and granting you new abilities. This is the key to not only surviving, but thriving in NIRA. Thank you for checking out this extended look at the game. NIRA is available now in early access on Steam, and will have a full launch early this summer with all new content, some of which you've just seen. Thanks Nera, I almost forgot. We're also happy to reveal during Game Dev Direct that NIRA is coming soon to the Nintendo Switch. Visit the Graffiti Games website to stay updated on release. Thank you.
Hello! Despots Game is a game about a team of brave heroes.
Hey, stick to the script.
Despots Game is a game about a great artificial intelligence who created a stunning maze in which a company of puny humans tries to survive, but hilariously dies all the time. There is no joke. It's not funny.
How about that?
Ow!
Now, read on.
Despots Game is an ingenious blend of auto-battler and roguelike. You have to build a team of puny humans, buy them items and mutations, and let them fight automatically. Ouch! Why?
I just like to shock you. Please continue.
The dungeons are generated from scratch every time, and each game session is unique. This is true for all roguelikes. Why would I even say that? Ow!
Nobody asked you to think. Just read the text.
Also, the game has a unique combining system for single player and multiplayer. The player builds a team beating the dungeon and uses this team to fight with other players. Are you sure this is something unique?
Well, I've never seen it before. That means it's unique.
I got it. That's it. My script is over.
That was terrible. I have to do everything myself. Get back into the cage. Until these 2 tasks are completed, you are not allowed to play games.
Ouch!
My name is Despot, and this is Despots Game. Auto-battler roguelike with fast-paced battles, cool music, and juicy pixel art. You'll control a crowd of puny humans who will constantly die fighting their way through hordes of monsters, and in the end, if they survive, fight the puny human teams of other players in the arena. Also, the game has quests and random events, and every playthrough is different. And there's just a ton of stuff in this game. You can find tanks hiding behind refrigerators or coffins, throwers of shurikens and stale pretzels, and even cultists with creepy tentacles shooting out of their arms. I mean, it's a great game! Go and test the demo. It's available on Steam right now. And see for yourself.
Hi, my name is Mike and I am the lead developer behind Jack X. Jack X is a 2D open-world platformer game where you can explore each level freely to your heart's content. You play as Jack, a girl who finds a mysterious axe that gave her an extraordinary ability. With the help of your axe, You can perform a dash and chain it with some clever moves. Push objects, solve puzzles, and maybe have fun with some minigames. During your adventure, you will encounter a bunch of challenging levels and find hidden gems across the map. Essential to your adventure are the fairy portals. Gather enough gems to awaken the portals and progress to the next level. You can also collect coins that later on can be used for customization and play some minigames. Monsters, deadly traps, and big bosses will hinder your journey. Good thing you can gather up to 4 friends to help and have fun with you. You can also access Assist mode to modify the gameplay and practice your skills. If you enjoy blasting through the level, you can enable speedrun mode and dash on top of the leaderboard. Don't forget to wishlist Jack Axe on Steam and join our Discord, discord.gg/AI, as we will be launching Jack Axe Trials, a speedrun event where the winner will get mentioned in the credits and be an Easter egg in the game. I can't wait to see you axe and dash in Jack Axe.
Hey, this is Aaron from Flippfly, and I'm going to tell you about our new game, Whisker Squadron. Whisker Squadron is our take on forward-moving aerial combat. You'll start your mission by choosing your pilot and a wingmate from a roster of feline heroes, and then you'll fight your way through a galaxy map that's procedurally generated uniquely for each run. Whisker Squadron was developed from the same core technology we used to create Race the Sun, so you can expect an experience that's smooth and exhilarating. Each pilot has their own unique special abilities and characteristics. Here we see Olivia using her lock-on missiles to take out multiple targets at once. As you traverse through the galaxy map, you'll have several paths to choose from. As you travel between worlds, you'll encounter special events where you'll make tactical choices that will affect the rest of your run. In this event, we're offered a choice of upgrades from a friendly base. You'll also be presented with weapon and ship upgrades with each run that will appear in shops along your way. These vary from primary weapon upgrades, like these rockets, to more exotic upgrades, like this electromagnet, which lets you pull in nearby power-ups when you execute a roll. Each run through the game will take about 30 to 40 minutes for experienced players, with lots of secrets to find and items and pilots to unlock. One of the elements of Whisker Squadron that we're most excited about are the procedurally generated boss fights, which are a first for this style of game. These exciting encounters will make the climax of every act feel dangerous and thrilling, and will really test your skills as well as your tactical choices. We're developing several modes for the game, including an exciting campaign, an endless mode, and a daily challenge with leaderboards. We're also adding lots of ways to customize your experience and take on new challenges as you level up your skills. Whisker Squadron is coming to PC and consoles in early 2022. We'll be launching a Kickstarter campaign this April, so be sure to check out whiskersquadron.com for details.